Hello, this is the Tradesight U.S. Stocks and Futures Market Preview for Friday, June 6, 2014. Been a much better week this week than last week, I will say that. Let's start by taking a look at the indices and see where we're at. So this is the S&P 500. This is actually the futures contract on it. And we pointed out that we had a 9 setup and then a 13 count, and then much later here, another 9. Came really late after that, by the way. So the 13 actually worked back in April, took us down sharply. We've recovered from that and now broken out. But today, of course, after completing that 9-bar setup, market shot higher based on some interest rate action, deep cutting of interest rates out of Europe. So that's obviously propelled the market and overcomes the technicals from that perspective. So we'll have to see where that leads us. Here's a look at the NASDAQ futures breaking out. I mentioned this cup and handle the other day. Very nice cup and handle. This is a strong breakout pattern. Boy, we could be going significantly higher still on this. Let's take a look at the SOX index, new highs, and the Biotechs index curling out here in the second half of a cup formation. So a lot of positives here in the market. Apple hitting new highs. We're still waiting for the split there. It'll probably run until the split occurs. Google turning back up, heading into the Google I/O conference in a couple of weeks here. Amazon having a big day up here as they get ready to announce potentially a new phone. Netflix broke out today and ran again intraday at least. So a lot of the usual technical stocks that we like to trade, the big traders having positive days on Thursday. I had a really nice trading week, much better than the last two, and certainly much better than last week, which was the short week. No complaints from that perspective. Let's take a quick look at the oil prices here, hanging around that 102, 103 area. Gold had broken down and got a little bounce today, but generally speaking, holding the lows. Notice the 13 buy signal on the seeker and the use of that pink risk line ever since then, and now we're turning up. Very interesting. All right, so here is the intra-week action so far. Again, you're going to see all the way back to we've got today, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, which are both very flat, and last Friday, and then part of last Thursday. So the Monday, Tuesday action, even though we had a great morning Monday, we did sell off pretty sharply and had a good run to the short side. Monday and the rest of Monday and all Tuesday were pretty flat. Wednesday we broke out a little bit of this range. Thursday retested, I would say, and turned and ran again. And so far it's a positive week on the S&P, and we've been doing good from a trading perspective. What to look forward to next? Well, tomorrow morning before the bell, we do have the monthly unemployment rate and non-farm payroll data. We're looking for 220K out of the NFP and a 6.4% unemployment rate. That's the headline unemployment rate. Obviously, there's a variety of unemployment rates you can look at to get the number you want to see, but in terms of the headline number, expecting 6.4%. Love to see Friday be good again. We've had light volume the first 3 days of this week. Wednesday was the lowest volume day of the year. That wasn't a holiday. Barely cleared 1.4 billion by the close on the NASDAQ, but volume came bouncing back sharply on Thursday up to 1.8. Which still isn't perfect, what we like to see over 2 billion, but I'll certainly take it. That's why things are working. So volume, we always talk about it, such an important factor in the market and its chances. But if I look at the technicals of what's going on here, a lot of bullish activity here in the market. Volume picking up as we head higher. That's a good thing. We'll have preview for next week over the weekend, so I'm not going to get into what we see coming in the future here. We'll be in the lab trading as usual. Charts brought to you by eSignal 11. Have a great trading session on Friday.